Yesterday, Ibrahim Traorè, the Burkina Faso president, destabilized the whole of Ghana. In fact, yesterday he turned the Ecowas people to look very little. For those of you who do not know Ibrahim Traorè was born March 14, 1988. He's such a young guy. But Ibrahim Traorè is the president, or let's say, yes, should I call him a head of state? He's the president of Burkina Faso, military though. You guys know that all this, people that went into the military they went into the civilian to the military, their government has been so good in Africa. Look at the likes of Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger just joined them, and I hear that their economy is getting better. It's just recently that Niger, kicked out France and told them we don't need foreign aid again. We don't need it because their former president was their puppet, the foreign world, the Western world puppet. So this particular guy here, who is their president, said he doesn't want, because how did it happen? When they had the flooding, they brought in some people they stopped even sending them. They stopped sending them aid for 2 years, I guess. And then all of a sudden, when they had the flood, they brought in people from the UN. And they didn't even discuss with the president. They went behind closed doors. What did they do? The president called them and said, I hear you people are here. Please, I don't want to see you here anymore. Get out. We don't need your aid. Back the left. So right now, this inauguration in Ghana yesterday, they invited so many African leaders and all of that, because that's what they do when there's an inauguration. They invite all African leaders. But you know what? They never expected Ibrahim Traorè. They never expected Burkina Faso, Mali, Senegal, Niger. They didn't expect them to come. But guess what? Senegal was there yesterday. Niger was there, a lot of them were there. But guess what? Immediately Ibrahim Traorè was introduced. Like, you know how he's coming in, come and see, the whole place was shaking. If they needed to bring down this whole place, they would have done that. The kind of effect Ibrahim Traorè carries, his aura is different. Like, he's this kind of guy that maybe they thought he won't come because they are leaving Ecowas. Because right now we won't say they have left Ecowas, because there are some modalities, some things they need to do, which is still going through the process before Ecowas will now leave them to go. Now, who knows if he's going there is to tell the president of Ghana that, bro, come and follow us. So this is the way. Let us go and leave these people alone. What if? So it's not like because they're living in Ecowas, everybody in Ecowas now becomes an enemy. No. They know the powers that be that they are not happy with. Now, when Ibrahim Traorè came in, we didn't see him greet the chairman of Ecowas. Is that how they call him? Or the president of Ecowas was the chairman of Ecowas? And you guys already know who the president of Ecowas is. It's our president, Tinubu. We didn't see him go to greet him. And I was wondering why. Maybe there are pictures that they have not shown us yet. Maybe there are videos that they didn't show us. But the way Ibrahim Traorè just ignored this Ecowas people. Hi. In fact, they never saw him coming. They didn't know he would come, because the guy comes across to them like somebody who does not take nonsense. So he's not interested in all their shenanigans. He's not interested. So immediately this guy came. Even their own president-elect, they did not celebrate him like that. In fact, other African leaders were not celebrated like that. Immediately Ibrahim Traorè came. The other guys, the other military presidents, they didn't even. But you see, Ibrahim Traorè, I don't know, maybe because he's younger, he has this, I don't know how to explain it. The whole place, Ghanaians were super happy to see him. A lot of people were happy to see him. Like, they were so happy. I'm like, oh my God. Even the people he was greeting, even when he was greeting the Ghana new president, he was like, there's this joy as he went up stage to greet and all that. There's this joy that all of them displayed. And it goes to show that in Africa, even though we used to say leaders are a problem, if you can get it right and they love you, if Africans love you, go to bed, just go and sleep. If Africans say this guy is good, indeed you are good, and nobody is going to say anything less. The Ecowas people were just looking at Ibrahim Traorè like they're just looking at him like this boy that is giving us tough time, because Ibrahim Traorè is the one that instigated the other ones. That we can do this. And that's why if you go to Ibrahim Traorè's place, that is Burkina Faso now, those things that they will come and carry doctors, go pay them so much, they labor them and all that. Ibrahim Traorè said no. He's going to increase their salaries, that you should stay within. They don't want anybody to travel out again, that these foreigners come pick them and them they will not have enough hands, so they don't want that. But what did he do? He put down rules that are going to help the doctors, the nurses, the teachers to earn well, and other people who are, and he said he's going to ensure that everybody who did not have a job learn a skill, that he's going to ensure that he uses everybody. All the youths are gainfully employed in one way or the other in Burkina Faso. The guy is doing a great job. And then somebody came to unalive him one time like that. I think I did a video about it. Well, you know what? They say, a guy cannot guy a guy, but the guy can guy a guy. They tried as much as possible to unalive Ibrahim Traorè, because they sent the person came, he planned with his PAs, that is his ADC and other people in the military who are them. They now said, okay, he now offered them money in boxes. They agreed to collect the money. They put it in the car. Then they had gone to hint Ibrahim Traorè that, see what somebody is planning concerning you. He now said, really? He now said, invite him. So they lured the guy into the place. They told him, don't worry, come. We want you to do it yourself, but we'll put you inside here so that nobody will know. Come and unalive him by yourself. And that one foolishly followed them and entered. That's how they grabbed him with all the money. Cash. They did not give him the money like, let's say, oh, do wire transfer. They gave the military men cash. Cash like this, raw money in boxes. And some people are very funny. You travel all the way, or wherever you're coming from, with money in boxes to give military men and feel that they are going to unalive this guy. Because you know that this guy entered into power through a coup that was planned and all of those. So they're trying to eliminate him in every way possible. But this guy is a G. He's a young guy, very vibrant. His blood still the hot. So they cannot get him like that. As he is like this, he's very careful where he eats. He's very careful what he drinks. He's like now, if even him is not even very comfortable with certain people around him. He's extra careful, knowing fully well that they have made so many attempts on his life. Ibrahim Traorè, my guy. I feel this, to me, I feel this is my best president in Africa, because this guy, I don't know, maybe because he's young, maybe because he's in our age bracket kind of thing, that kind of, you understand, young people doing their thing kind of. So he's not like, all these old people that feel that they can just buy aeroplane, do anything they want to do. This guy is not like that too. His concern is about his people. Ibrahim Traorè, when he newly entered into power, I watched one of his videos where he went to visit one lady that something happened to. I can't remember what really happened to her child. He came to visit them. Was it their father? I think so. So he came to visit them. He had this calm disposition. He was, sat with them and all that. That's the kind of thing people want. If you want to be a leader, you must be a servant leader. We don't want bosses. You understand? We have enough bosses in the offices. We don't want bosses. But if you come to say you want to serve in a democratic environment, you need to. But it's so funny how Ibrahim Traorè, who is even a military person, he's even more calm and more ready to serve and very humble than democratic people who are not military. Why is it so? Ibrahim Traorè does not say you must do this. Meanwhile, he's military. Military is people that are supposed to even be doing high-handedness and all that. But the kind of reception he got, a good name is better. So he has built a good name for himself, his country, and now Burkina Faso, the people from Burkina Faso are well respected because of their president. That's to show you what a good name is, how you project your country, what it brings to you. It is very, very important to project your country well. Now, if our country is being looked down on, it means our president is not doing well. If our country is being spoken ill about, it means that our people are not also doing well, because our people, content creators, they say derogatory things about them. But go to Burkina Faso and see. They say good things about their president, and their president do good things to them. So it's a kind of win-win situation. So congratulations to Burkina Faso. I think I will visit Burkina Faso soon. I want to come and see Ibrahim Traorè and tell him, bro, you make us proud. We the youth, you make us super, super proud. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section about Ibrahim Traoré's style of leadership. I like his style of leadership because he's a servant leader. He's truly a leader, not a ruler like some people.